My name is Suvarna Rao, working as a assistant professor, Department of Information Technology, IARE, Dundigal. I am taking the subject name is e-commerce, most important and needed subject from the world or engineering students. So, what is the e-commerce? Okay, here today my topic is introduction of the e-commerce. This is the name of my topic. Here, different types of the agendas also there. That is called the topic should be covered those things. One is the e-commerce framework, and second one is the autonomy of the e-commerce application. And third one is e-commerce consumer application and organization applications. And next topic is called the e-commerce and World Wide Web and media coverage and architectural framework for electronics commerce. These are the topics should be covered in the first module. So this is also one of the important trend in the any e-commerce business. E-commerce stands for electronics commerce. Okay, e-commerce stands for electronics commerce. Now the introduction topic is what about the e-commerce, the e-commerce framework, anatomy of the e-commerce and application, all those things. And first we will discuss to the e-commerce definition. Okay, is called the define e-commerce electronic commerce. Okay, the definition of the electronics commerce, nothing but a electronic commerce commonly known as e-commerce refers to the buying and selling of goods and services over the internet or other electronic system. It involves the use of electronic means such as computers and smartphone and online platform to conduct commercial transactions. So that is the basic definition of the e-commerce. The e-commerce, the main entity is called the required tools is called the computers and smartphone and online platforms and conduct a commercial any transactions could be required. Now, e-commerce encompasses a wide range of activities including online shopping, electronic payment, online banking, and digital marketing, and supply chain management, including etc. So that is called the basic definition of the e-commerce. Okay. Once again, electronic commerce, commonly known as e-commerce, refers to the buying and selling goods and services over the internet or other electronic systems. It involves so many electronic gadgets, it means such as your computer, smartphone, and online platform to conduct commercial transactions. The using of the e-commerce in the internet also, World Wide Web also are required. The e-commerce encompasses a wide range of activities. So many activities are also there, including online shopping, nothing but e-commerce business, the electronic payment, transaction, the electronic payment also, example of the e-commerce, online banking, nowadays banking area, queue sector, and digital marketing, and up to so on the chain management system. So, okay, the key components of the electronics commerce including so many things also there, so many electronics components also required is called the key components of the electronics commerce. First one is the online retail, is called the e-retail, the sale of goods and services directly to consumer through online store fronts or platforms is called the online retail. The online retailer also one of the key word from the electronics, the e-commerce business. The second point is called the electronic payment. After selecting a good, having some financial transactions, digital transactions also required, we can choose any electronic payments also required. The use of the electronic payment method, such as using the credit any cards, or digital wallets and online bankings to facilitate financial transactions. Okay, this is also most important from the electronic payment. Then transaction to the electronic payment very secure and authorization and authentication so required. We can pay the amount is the secure manner. It is the main important thing from the e-commerce. And third point is called the online marketplace. How to create the marketplace in the online platform that connect buyers and sellers, allowing for the wide range of products and services to be bought and sold. In the sense, we can create the good market with help of the tools is called the spaces also required. Some blocks also required based on the blocks or places, whatever it may be. Then automatically seller also is available, and at the same time buyer also is available. Bridge between we can choose the this platform is called the e-commerce platform. Okay. An important thing then after completion of the online marketing phase, then going to the important thing is called the digital marketing. What is the digital marketing? The use of the digital channels such as the social media also one of the digital marketing, such as the search engines also one of the digital marketing, and email through email to promote and advertise product or services. Entire should be created in the digital marketing. And another important technology and technique of the key component of the e-commerce is the supply chain management. What is the supply chain and management? Then create the opportunities, the integration of the electronic system to manage the production, distribution, and delivery of goods and services efficiently is called the supply chain management. So this is also one of the important criteria supply chain. How many buyers also required, how many sellers also required. You can create these good platform. Then most important in the any business strategies. An important thing is called the electronic data interchange. That is also one of the technical word is called EDA. EDA stands for electronic data interchange. The exchange of the business documents and information between companies and standardized electronic format. And in the sense, digital format, entire format should be converted into the digital format is called the main aim, and store and secure those things also required is called the electronic data interchange. Simply EDA. So this is the basic key components of the electronic commerce. Okay, the with rules and regulations could followed by this subheadings, then followed by the electronics, any e-commerce business. One is the online retail, is called the e-retailing, and second one is the electronic payment, and third one is the online marketplace and digital marketing and supply chain management, and finally electronic data interchange. You can use these tools, then done the good e-commerce business. Okay, here, what about the e-commerce, including all the definition and key components of the e-commerce? It is the most significantly transformed by the way business operates on consumer shops, offering conveniences, accessibility, and a global reach the global. It has also led to the emergence of a new business model and opportunities, focusing innovation and competitions in the various industries, then uses in the e-commerce business. Nowadays, most popular tool is the e-commerce. This is called the introduction is over. Then, based on my agenda, another important topic is called the e-commerce framework. Framework nothing but a setup. Okay, how to transact, how to secure, how to product. Okay, entire those things it depends upon the treated as a e-commerce framework. The diagram, entire diagram The above figure is called the electronics commerce framework diagram. The figure, the electronics commerce framework. Here, two poles are there. One is the public policy and legal privacy issues, and second one is the technical standards for the electronic documents, multimedia, and network protocols. Here, so many technical aspects also there. One is the supply chain management, already discussed in the previous class, and the second one is the uh, uh, home shoppings, any online shopping, and procurement and purchase, all those things, and common business services, infrastructures, and security authentication, and electronic payment, directories and catalogs, all those things also there. The messaging and information distribution, the infrastructures also required, and the multimedia content and networks publishing infrastructures. Then the information supply, highway infrastructures, telecom, cable TV, wireless internet. Enter those things also required that construct a good electronic commerce framework. So here two pillars is important. One is the public policy, legal privacy and issues also most important aspect. And second one is the technical standard for electronic documents and multimedia and network protocols also important. What is meant by protocol? Protocol nothing but you can using set of rules and regulations is called the protocol. Any company could maintain a certain protocols also required. Based on the legal and privacy issues, we can create a set of technical protocols also using. Why? Because the internet also is essential requirement, and computers also essential requirement, and then uh, any e-commerce tools also required from the electronics framework. Here, it including so many technical aspects also there. An e-commerce framework refers to a structured and systematic approach. Basically, an e-commerce framework refers to as a structured and systematic approach or a set of tools that facilitate the development and management of the electronics commerce application and websites. So here including so many tools, so many technical tools also that systematic approach, structure to maintain the structure and systematic approaches are else a set of tools that facilitate the development and management of electronic commerce application and websites also required. It provides a foundation for building online platforms that enable business to conduct transaction, manage products, and process management. Okay, process payment and interact with the customer. E-commerce frameworks typically including a variety of the components and functionalities to streamline the development process and ensure the effectiveness of online business. Here are some key aspects of the e-commerce framework, including of the e-commerce not only two poles, and addition that so many things also there. Why? Because we can provide the good security also required, good process payment, interact with the customers also is needed from the this one. Here, point number one, the user interface. One of the framework important point is the user interface. What is the user interface? Interact with the user and system along with the internet. The framework including tools for the designing and implementing user interfaces. Okay, so many API application programming interfaces also there. This is also is called the user interfaces, ensuring a visually applying and user-friendly experience for the customer. There should be clarity and precise information also required. You can use the user interfaces. Interfaces is called the UI. So this is also one of the important thing from the user interfaces. UI is called the e-commerce framework. In addition to that, second point is product management. That is also one of the essential of the e-commerce framework. This component helps the business organize and display the products or services, including features for the adding, uploading, and categorizing items. Here, product management also, for example, Amazon, you can take the Amazon, so many products also customers are booking. Then, based on the interest, the categorizing of the products, where can be stored, where can be placed, where can be delivered, where can be booking, all kinds of things also required. Then product management also one of the essential database, essential thing in the any online business. Why? Because of here the adding the data, updating the data, categorizing of the data, so many things also there. Why? Because product management in detail explained in the next later classes. It is the one of the important thing nowadays. Any online business like Amazon, Flipkart, okay, e-commerce business, we can use the product management. It is the one of the challenging tasks. Then identify the product and storing the product and receiving the product and transferring the product. All those things it depends upon the user product management system. Then after that, shopping cart. You can create the an online business cart also one of the important. Here, the essential part of the any e-commerce platform, the shopping cart allows user to add a product. For example, any Amazon, some products also there. How many products? Add the cart also there. We can add total products. Then after, finally, go to the product area or cart area. Then how many products are selected, how much amount of their entire bill will be generating in the shopping cart area. Review their selections and proceed to the checkout. All those things also there. That is also shopping cart also one of the essential tool from the any e-commerce framework. So shopping cart, the main aim is the book the add the product and check the product and proceed to check out. All those things it depends upon the shopping cart. And another important thing is called the order management system, or is simply is called the order management. This module manages the electronic order lifecycle from the platform of an order, its fulfillment, or tracking and customer communication. For example, in the Amazon, we can book the one book, e-commerce book. Then paying up the online, the order will be booked. You will trace the what about the status of the your delivery. What about the tracking? Based on the tracking ID, then whenever reach the receiver, enter those things is called the order management system. And important thing is called the payment gateway integration. It is also very essential and secure manner also required. So payment gateway integration, e-commerce framework integrate with the payment gateway to facilitate secure and efficient online transaction. With the help of the OTP is the one of the security and password also another kind of the security. So many security aspects, encryption, decryption techniques, and some cryptography algorithms also SHA and RSA algorithms. So many transfer to the one data to other data is the encryption, decryption information is also to be implemented into the payment gateway systems is called the payment gateway interaction. Here, the commerce framework integrate with the payment gateway to facilitate secure and efficient online transactions. This include support for various payment methods like credit card. We can use the credit card. We can use the digital wallet and other payment systems also added are included. So one is the user interfaces also required in the framework. and product management also required, shopping cart and order management and payment gateway integration. It is the integration of the payment. We receive the payment or not. What about the payment status? It is the secure manner or not, or getting the OTP or not. All those things. It depends upon the payment gateway integration. So, e-commerce framework, including of these fields. Additional that, and another important thing is called the security features of the e-commerce framework. Security also one of the essential tool in the e-commerce business or e-commerce framework. What about the security features? Given the sensitive of the personal and financial information in a commerce transaction. So, framework including security measures such as encryption security circuit layer (SSL) and security payment processing (SPP). These two things also one of the important thing. The security features without security then trace out the your data or digital amount also intruders also there, then trace out the intruders. So security is the most important criteria from the e-commerce framework. Another one is the content management system CMS. The CMS stands for content management systems, allows business to manage and update content on their e-commerce websites, okay, including product description, uh, messages, and promotional activities or promotional content. And another important thing is called the search engine optimization. Another framework is called the search engine optimization (SEO). The SEO stands for search engine optimization. E-commerce framework often include features to optimize website for search engine, improving visibility and attracting more potential customers. That is also important thing from the e-commerce framework. And finally, two things also there. One is the analytics and reporting. Here, analytics nothing but a tool for tracking and analyzing user behavior. For example, when person is going to the online market, buy the some book, automatically that fellow also is by the pen or papers also. That is the predatory algorithm we can use as type of analyticals and reporting tool algorithms. Tool for tracking and analyzing user behavior, sales data, and other metrics helps business make informed decision and optimize the online performance. The customer mood or customer interest, customer opinion, customer requirement, we can store the data is called the analytics and reporting also required. Sometimes customer you can take the along with the customer taking the some feedback. Much customers you can take the feedback based on the feedback, predict the data based on the customer. You can forward to the some message or information, whatever it may be. They are taking up the feedback, then automatically analytics and reporting is also created. And another important thing is called the integration capabilities. What is meant by integration capabilities? Is called the ability to integrate with other systems such as inventory management, customer relationship management (CRM), and a shipping services enhance the overall efficiency of the e-commerce platform. So, the customer relationship management (CRM) also one of the essential thing in the e-commerce framework. Then, the autonomy of these things also required. Then going to the another important topic is called autonomy of e-commerce. First definition is completed, and second topic is called the framework of the e-commerce topics is complete. So many things also we will discuss. And third important thing, important tool or subtopic is called the autonomy of the e-commerce. What is the autonomy of the e-commerce? The autonomy of the e-commerce involves breaking down the various components and aspects collectively make up the structures and functionality of the electronic commerce system. That is called the anatomy. Anatomy of e-commerce. Anatomy of e-commerce, nothing but here. The anatomy of the e-commerce involves breaking down the various component and aspects that collectively make up the structure and functionality of the electronic commerce systems. Here's a details look at the key elements. So many things involved into the anatomy of the e-commerce. And the first point is the website front end. What is meant by website front end? Any programming language, front end and back end also there. Website front end, including some things also required, is called the home page. Home page also open the any Google Chrome or Internet Explorer and Firefox, whatever it may be. The this page is the very important thing. Is called the home page. The main landing page, often featuring promotions, featured product or categories, is required from the home pages. Okay, and second one is the product page. First home, then enter details also is available in the home page. Then going to the sub page is called the product page. Individual pages from each product displaying the details, pricing and images. You see, these are how many products are also there. For example, if you take the any commercial business, how many products also there associated with the price. So it makes a good relationships is required. Home page, it is including of the remaining also. Include of the remaining pages. One of the important pages is called the product page. How many products are available? The products associated with the price also important thing. Okay, displaying the details of the pricing and images also required. For example, images 2D and 3D images also you can display the data. And the navigation manners. Here, categories, filters, and search options to help you find the product. Navigation, left to top, right, so many navigation directions also there. The intention of the navigation menus is called the categories and filters and search options to help user find products. So many things also there. And the other thing is called the user account. The user account allows user to create, customer manages personal information and track orders. Enter those things also. User account allows to create the account and password, manages the personal information and track orders. All those things is required from the user account. An important thing, shopping cart. It is also one of the anatomy of the e-commerce business. A virtual cart of the user to add, edit, and review items before the checkout. Enter those tools is treated as a anatomy of the e-commerce. And anatomy of the e-commerce second point is called the e-commerce platform. So many points also there. Point number one is completed. Then going to the anatomy of the e-commerce is called the point number two. Name of the subtopic is called the e-commerce platform. The content management system CMS manages product listing and description and images also required. Shopping cart software facilitate the shopping process. Okay, calculate the totals and manage cart items. User authentication handles user login, registration, and authentication process. The e-commerce platform, one is the shopping cart software also required, and the second one is the user authentication also required, and first one is the content management system. Enter data, a managed product, the listing or description of the image is also required. And third point is uh, backend server. That is also anatomy of the e-commerce. And the point number three is called the backend server. Database supports store product information, user data, order history, and other relevant data. store the entire data information is called the backend. Front end also is different than the backend. Backend nothing but a storing of the information, entire your transaction information is stored in the other format. Okay, here one is the database and second one is the server side logic. What is the server side logic? Process user requests, manage the inventory and handles order fulfillment. Okay, in application layer we can use the here in the backend server different types of the layers also required. In the TCP/IP layers, okay, ISO layers, so many layers also it depends. One of the important layer is called the application layer. Application layer is the topmost layer from the networks OSI layers, acts an intermediary between front and database, including business logic. So this is also one of the important aspects from the this one. Next one, payment processing. What is the payment processing that uh, connects payment gateway through payment gateway connects these e-commerce sites to payment processes handling secure transactions with help of the SSL TLS encryption ensure security data transmission during the payment process. So the security measure and another important thing is called the security measure. SSL and TLS certificates encrypt the data to protect sensitive information during the transmission. Moreover, another important security is called the firewall and security protocols, safeguards against cyber threats and unauthorized access also required. And remaining thing is called the order fulfillment. Order fulfillment in the sense inventory management, track the product availability and update based on the purchase. We can book the any order. What about the status of the order? Order is the book, order is the released. What about the stages also there? Stage number one, stage number two, up to so on. The meanwhile, where is there in the your order? Enter those things also required. And order processing manage the entire order fulfillment process from the placement to delivery with help of the tracking should check the your track ID. Next, shopping integration. Shopping integration in the sense connect with the shopping career for the real-time shopping quota for tracking. So these are called the anatomy of the e-commerce. Point number 6 is completed. Next, continuation of the anatomy of the e-commerce, the mobile responsiveness. It is also one of the important things. Why? Because what is the mobile responsiveness? Nothing but here responsive design. So many things also there. One is the ensure a seamless experience on various devices, including smartphone and tablets. We can use the any online business. We can use the anatomy of the e-commerce, and we can use the different types of the mobile apps also there. Nowadays, it is the so many apps is there. Download the app and do the some work and activated the your apps. Dedicated application for the mobile users offering additional features and conveniences. That is also one of the important thing is called the mobile apps. And customer support also one of the important helpline numbers, customer feedbacks or calls, whatever it may be, we can use the customer support is called the one of the important thing nowadays in the e-commerce business is called the live chat. Live chat nothing but provide a real-time assistance to customer during the shopping experience in the how to payment, how to select the items, which items is required. So many things. Anything should help in the live chat. Share the your knowledge in front in the live messages or whatever it may be. And the second one is called the previous asking questions and help centers also there. Resources to address common customer queries and issues also could be taken. Then based on the questions, giving the good solutions or answers, and any Help is required, immediately solve the your problem. Okay, and the important thing is the contact information. Unfortunately, not receiving the data, not getting the amount will be deducted, but not receiving the amount. So many things also depends. Immediately with contact the contact person is called the contact information. Enable the customer to reach out for support via email or phone. Email or phone. Entire those services treated as a anatomy of e-commerce. And another important thing is called the analytics and reporting. What is the analytics and reporting? The monitoring analytic, so many analytic tools is available in the market, monitors website traffics, user behavior and sales performance also required. Reporting system generate insight or report on key performance indicators. So many indicators is available in the analytics and the reporting system. And the important thing is called regulatory compliance. Compliance. What is the regulatory compliance? The data production. It is one of the regulatory compliance. What is meant by data protection? Other is and data protections is privacy regulations, payment card industries, data security standard, PCI and DSS and compliances for handling a credit card information security. The regulatory authority also authorization authentication is called the security. We can protect the data with the help of the data protection. That is also one of the important thing from the anatomy of e-commerce. And another important thing or final thing is called the marketing and promotion. Marketing and promotion is the including of the promotional banners also required. It is the how to marketing nothing with the help of advertisement is called the marketing and promotions. Highlighting the document discounts. One is the technical word and promotions and futures products. Then important thing is the email marketing integration. Utilize email campaigns to engage and retains customer. So entire those things it depends upon the anatomy of the e-commerce. Undertaking of the anatomy of the e-commerce is crucial for designing, developing and maintaining a successful online business, ensuring a seamless and secure experience for both buyers and sellers. The important thing is the e-commerce business most popular and most easiest business in the worldwide. So the e-commerce, the main agenda of the e-commerce business, I will explain my introduction part. What is the e-commerce? Then second one is the definition of the e-commerce, and going to the third one is the framework of the e-commerce, and another important topic I will discuss the anatomy of the e-commerce. So these important things, it including of the introduction part, it is the very useful, very important key points and basic points in the e-commerce business. So the e-commerce also nowadays any marketing strategy is one of the essential thing in the market. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.